My name is Carrie Barton and I live in Heber City, Utah. So I actually was a long time dirt bike racer and raced at a high level for quite a number of years, doing some pretty grueling events. And at some point I just kind of needed something different, and just on a whim bought a snow bike one year. Just had finished up a pretty brutal event called the Tour of Idaho and needed a little break. Bought a snow bike, went out, started snow biking, and was just instantly hooked. When I decided to start riding Yeti, there was a number of reasons. So there's just an incredible amount of engineering and thought that goes into their design and how they do things. You can actually feel how much less it weighs when you're riding it. The two key features that I find the most exciting about this kit is, one, how adjustable it is and how plush yet still responsive the suspension is. It really just makes for just the absolute best platform out there. You don't really have to pick what kind of rider you want to be. You can literally take the one suspension and you can make it as rowdy as you want it to be. It could wheelie all day. But then you can also just tweak a couple little settings and you have a super planted all mountain ride. You can literally do anything with this one kit with all of the different adjustments that it has.
But whenever we come across Carrie, I swear you've got like 8 to 10 to 12 bikes in your squad. You are leading a herd of snow bikes through the backcountry, and it's like, dang, where are they going? I mean,
she definitely always has a herd, and I'm like, I want to join. It looks awesome. I love what she does for the industry. She is so good for this snow bike community.
Kind of always been drawn to sports that weren't necessarily traditionally female-heavy sports. So obviously racing off-road motorcycles, downhill mountain biking for a while. I really enjoy using sports as an opportunity to show what female athletes are capable of. You know, when you put a throttle in our hands, we can go just as fast and ride just as hard as anybody else. And I really like using this platform to help encourage other women to get involved in power sports. So I think if you're coming from a dirt bike background, the snow bike is such an easy transition. If you've never done snow sports before, motorized snow sports, I think that the snow bike offers a much easier to handle platform. They're a lot lighter. You can kind of get into more fun terrain a little bit quicker, and so I think it's a little bit more encouraging for people going out on their first couple of rides. Sleds, they do take a lot of effort to learn to ride in some of those conditions, and so if you're coming to the sport, it's a kind of a nice way to jump in and just immediately get out in some trees and see some really nice terrain.
She's got the tech knowledge down. She's got an incredible history in the sport, from mountain biking to moto, and she's brought it right into this sport of snow biking. So she really has a lot to offer, and so yeah, she's kind of, I don't know, I would call her a legend of the sport, a female legend in snow biking.
The one thing that I found when I got involved in snow biking was just how supportive and welcoming the community is. It is a very niche sport. There's a lot less of us out there than there are sledders, but the community is a lot like, you know, my dirt bike families. A lot of good information, a lot of people willing to help. It's a team sport even though you're riding your bike yourself, and I just find that to be a very fun place to spend my time. So to me, being legendary means whatever it is that you're doing, do it 100%. Make it memorable. There's a lot of ways to be legendary. You can be a legendary rider, you can be a legendary mechanic, you can be a legendary photographer. I think the key is whatever you're doing, do it to the absolute best of your ability every time you're out there.